Hello guys, welcome. This is Deepika from wealthandhealthmastery.com, and in today's video we are going to talk about another very popular stock and a stock that is also a great buying opportunity, and that is Qualcomm. Now let's first understand, what does Qualcomm do? Qualcomm is an American company that makes wireless technology, computer chips, software, and services. They aim to create a world where everything is smartly connected. Their products include 5G smartphones, processors, modems, platforms, RF systems, and connectivity tools. So these are the products which Qualcomm makes. Now let's take a look at how the stock has been doing over the last couple of years. So if you go over to the Qualcomm stock, you can see here currently the stock is trading at $207.53. In the last 1 month, the stock went down by 0.87%, which is not bad, and it's a good buying opportunity. In last 6 months, the stock has gained 48.97%. In year to date, the stock has gained 47.99%, which is almost 48%. In last 1 year, the stock has gained 77.29%, and in last 5 years, the stock has went up by 177.23%, which is very good. And all-time high for the stock is 37,000%, which is very good. Now, if you look at the 52-week high, the stock 52-week high is $230. So currently, it's trading below its 52-week high. The stock PE ratio is 27.89. That makes it a great buying opportunity because PE ratio is around its industry standard, which makes it a great opportunity to buy the stock. The stock is not at all expensive at the moment. And also the dividend yield, the stock gives you a dividend of 1.64%. These are a couple of reasons that you should definitely add to this stock to your portfolio. So what was the number one reason? The number one reason is the dividend yield is 1.64%, which is good. Second reason is it is below its 52-week high, so it's a good buying point. The third reason is the PE ratio is not too high. If you look at the PE ratio of AMD stock, it is around 200, and if you look at the PE ratio of Qualcomm, it is only 27.89, so which makes it a great buying opportunity and makes the stock not an expensive stock to buy. So this is how the stock is done. Now let's take a look at their earnings. Now if you look at the revenue growth is not at all very high. They grew by 1.23%. In the December of 2023, they went up by 4.99%. The revenue went up by 4.99%. And then in September, they haven't provided anything, might be a glitch. And then in June of 2023, the revenue went down by 22.72%. And this was across the board in semiconductor industry because the sales of the smartphone also declined, as well as the chips demand also went down. So that resulted in the less revenue growth. But if you look at December, it went up by almost 5%. In March of 2024, the revenue went up by 1.23%. And everything else also looks in green. Net income increased by 36.5%. Diluted EPS went up by 35.53%, which is good. Net profit margin also increased by 34.84%. Great. Operating income only went up by 1.83%, whereas net change in cash, so now they have a lot of cash in hand, it went up by 179%, which is almost 180%. Cost of revenue went down by 1.13%. Now, if you look at their next earnings is scheduled to happen on July 31st, 2024. In the last 4 quarters, they have beaten up the EPS all the time, except in June of 2023, where they missed by 0.76%. So in March of 2024, they've beaten up the EPS by 5.31% and revenue by 0.42%, which is very good. So they're doing relatively very good. And if you look at the revenue growth is also there. So they're expected to grow by 10% in the next year. So which is very good for a company which gives you a dividend, and also the growth is also there. So it's a good stock to buy at the moment. Now let's understand what are the upcoming catalysts that are there for this particular stock. Now, as you all know, the technology industry is always changing with new advancements like AI, blockchain, and 5G technology. It is set to grow a lot. The fast adoption and upgrade of 5G technology by businesses have quickly increased the market demand. And because of these, the companies like Qualcomm revenue has also increased because of the demand of AI, as well as 5G has increased. When the AI revolution started with the launch of ChatGPT, no one expected it would later become a big growth booster for the PC industry. Today, everyone is talking about PCs with special AI equipment that can handle AI tasks. So what are the upcoming catalysts for the stock? Now, one of the catalysts is Microsoft Surface laptop and Surface Pro laptop are going to use Qualcomm chips. These devices can perform several AI tasks without needing the internet. Qualcomm is a key partner for Microsoft in delivering Copilot plus PCs. So having a partnership with Microsoft is going to add growth to Qualcomm stock and also going to boost its revenue. So that is the number one catalyst besides the points that I've given you earlier, like dividend yield, PE ratio, buying point, all of that. So the next one is the partnership with Microsoft and use of Qualcomm chips in Microsoft laptops. That is the fourth catalyst we have. The other catalyst that we have is the company's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 mobile platforms allow smartphone to handle up to 10 billion parameters of AI models, making them smart personal assistants. Two of Qualcomm's biggest upcoming growth drivers are adding AI chips to many smartphones and using more semiconductors in cars. And also Qualcomm is in a good position to gain from the increasing demand of Android phones and also overall growth of Samsung. So if the Samsung as a company will grow, it will affect the Qualcomm industry also. The reason being is Samsung uses 70% of their smartphone uses Qualcomm chips, and because of the increased demand of Android phones in China will also result in growth of Qualcomm stocks. So these are some of the upcoming catalysts for the Qualcomm. Let me recap it for you. One is the buying point. It is below its 52-week high. The second is the dividend yield. It gives you a dividend of 1.61%. Third, it is the PE ratio is not too high, so it's not an expensive stock. The fourth is the partnership with Microsoft. Surface Pro and Surface laptops are going to use Qualcomm chips. And then the growth of the Android phones in China as well as the growth of Samsung is going to affect the revenue of Qualcomm. So these are some of the upcoming catalysts. Now, should you buy this stock? Yes, definitely. This is a stock to add to your portfolio and it is a great buying opportunity. Zach also gives it a buy rating. So all of these factors play a very important role and I will highly recommend you to make an entry in this stock at the moment. So that is what my suggestion would be. What do you think? Are you planning to buy Qualcomm and add to your portfolio? Do let me know in the comment section. And also, if you like such kind of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos from the channel. Tomorrow, I'm going to see you with another popular stock. Stay tuned for that. Thank you very much. And do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye. Take care.